Darshil and I am from Dhanguard Banking Consultancy. So I'm coming up with a new topic today, which is what are the consideration when you are choosing the business banking here in UAE. It is actually a very important topic to work on because whenever we choose the banks for our business, it should be very important because there are few points which we are going to continue with. I will show you in details like what should we take care of while selecting the banks, what type of services they are offering, what types of fees and structure over there, what type of currencies they are offering, what are their compliances, how should you rely on them, and if they are providing limited services or according the services which is acceptable here by your business. So let's get started with very first point while considering a business bank account for choosing the banks. All right. So very first point is the services offered by the bank. So we should be knowing what type of a services the banks are offering. If they are offering a different kind of a services which are not acceptable by you, or you are into some different business and banks are not providing some sort of services which is really important for your business, so you should be very much aware about the services offered by the bank, such as if you are just dealing locally and not doing international transactions, so you should go for such banks who are expert into that. Along with that, if you are doing businesses with outside of the company, like outside of the country, I would say, let's say for example, if you are doing your business with USA, UK, China, India, Pakistan, so you should be having multi currency accounts with the banks. And also the important part is the banks should be providing you the international fund transactions. If you are unable to remit your funds from UAE to any other countries, it would be very difficult for you to making the transaction. Apart from this, your bank should be allowing you to receive the income, sorry, receive the funds outside the UAE while you are doing the transactions. Because if your clients are unable to transfer the money to your bank account, it would be very difficult for you to maintain such accounts with the banks. The second point is again a very important point because you should be aware about the fees and charges provided by the bank. Let's say, for example, you are the startup and the banks are charging very high prices just to maintain the account in the bank. So it is very difficult for you to continue with those kind of a bank accounts. Let's say, for example, over here in Dubai, there are many banks which open the account with the zero balance. But you should be aware with the zero balance account, the monthly maintenance fees should be there. Like the starting fees over here is 99 dirhams, and which goes up to 500 dirhams also. Even if you are maintaining the balance in your account, few banks are charging the monthly maintenance fees. The third point is the facilities provided by the banks. So this is also a very important part because in few business you might be required the fund transfer facility, the international transfer facilities, multi-currency account, checkbook, debit card, internet banking, mobile banking. So while selecting a bank, you should be knowing what type of services the banks are offering. If they are not offering you internet banking transactions, if they are not offering you mobile banking transactions, if they are not allowing you to make the transfer outside the UAE, so you should be very take care of these things while opening the accounts in the bank. Let's suppose if you want to avail your services for internet banking, but in few banks they are not offering internet banking services, so it's not good option for you. So you should be very take care about these things. Apart from this, in few businesses you would be needing a bank guarantee or a letter of credit and other forex related products you might be needing. So for those kind of a services, there are very, very few banks which offer such services. So you should always take idea from your consultant, take idea from your relatives or existing your family members or friends before you selecting for this bank account. Because if your business is continuously depending upon the letter of credit or bank guarantee and so on, you won't be able to use this application without any bank support. So next part is the currency services offered by the banks. So this part is also a very important part. Let's say, for example, your business is only and only dealing in USD, and the banks are not providing particularly USD currency. So it will be difficult for you to doing the transactions. The one more important part is, if let's say for example, if you're dealing in euros and your banks are not supporting such euro currencies, so again it is very difficult for you to for doing the transactions. So please make sure before you proceeding for the bank account, you should be aware what type of services and what type of currencies banks are offering, because at the end of the day you should be doing your business from this account. If you are not able to transfer the funds from your own bank account, there is no point for opening such business account with banks. So you should always get the consultancy from the expert while opening the business bank account here in UAE. The next is the top most important point while opening the account, while running the account, and also while before the opening of the account, you should be aware about the regular and compliance point from the bank point of view. Because over here, the compliance is very strict. If they are not supporting the business activities which you are running, the account will definitely get opened, but after few months of time it will directly get closed. So always take the expert advice while opening the account, otherwise you will be ending up your business and you will be ending up with a zero account in your hand. So you should be always aware while with which bank you are selecting while opening the accounts. The next point is the customized solutions. So over here, like many banks are offering customized services for your businesses. They will provide you all the kind of services which are required by the businesses. So let's say, for example, if you have the business in terms of bank guarantee, in terms of letter of credit, so you should be really required the particular bank for such services, because from all the local banks, you will not get those services. While selecting of the bank, if you are selecting the normal banks, because over here, the in UAE especially, you will find many digital banks as such. They can only avail you the services, the very basic services. But if you can go and visit the branch, or if you can get the advice from us, you will be getting the proper banks according to your business. If your businesses are in terms of export and import, in terms of receiving the amount from outside, and if you're really needing some such advice, such products from the banks, you should go for a proper bank, not the digital one. Otherwise, at the end of the day, you won't be able to make the transactions, and you won't be able to make your happy your clients. So you should aware these points in details. And if you have any questions to regards with this bank account opening, you can directly be in touch with us. You can contact us. You can also email us, and we have our own business details available on our website. In fact, apart from this, we are also providing free consultation services for business bank account opening. So you can directly in touch with any of our expertise, and you are good to go with those services. So I am signing off for after this. If you need any expert advice services or any details, you can contact us, you can call us, you can email us. All the details you will get after the video ends. All right. Thank you very much for your time, everybody.